Thursday, September 12th, 2024. Time of day is 13:03 hours. 13:03 hours. 1303 hours. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. This watch literally, so much stuff in it. It's more than my phone, it seems, or computer. Awesome though. I'm not going to talk about the cool features and stuff it has yet because I don't know how to do them. They're in there. The tutorials are out there, but I just have not yet gotten around to sitting down and watching them doing it. But it's got this one really cool feature. It's the main reason I got this watch, because it has a GPS in it, and it has a, I don't know, program or whatever called, what's it called, switchback or backtrack? It might be backtrack. So what you could do is you could say going out anywhere, sort of hiking, trail, walking around the city, whatever. You hit your starting position, it marks it, and you just follow it like a regular GPS to wherever you're going. But this also has a switch. It switches it right back, so you can follow the exact same route back to wherever you were, whether you're on foot, bike, car, train, plane, hovermobile, broom, airship, whatever. And that's very helpful because I've gotten lost before in the woods. And it's not a pleasant experience. So once I saw that, I was like, "Whoa, that's cool." I didn't see it in any other watch. A couple other ones had things similar, but not to this degree of the G-Shock GPR 1000B survival watch. Okay, just getting back into doing the videos again. Put one up yesterday. That's all it is, really. It's just a matter of me doing it a few days in a row again and it integrating into my schedule and stuff like that. But this isn't long. This is just, like I said, an intro, a starting thing, so I have something to get back to and glue it to later. Going to go out now in the perfect, thank you God, perfect weather. My beautiful September weather and October weather and even some of November weather. My favorite time of the year. This is the time of the year I thrive every year. Gotta know what season is your season, and the season that you feel best in, think best in, and I don't know, maybe some don't, I don't know. I've always felt that way towards the fall, and second after that, the spring. Waiting for a handful of packages to get in. I go on these little buying sprees. I like to buy stuff for a while, buy a bunch of things, I go nuts with it. And then I get sick of shopping, buying things. When I put it down, I don't do it for weeks. And then I get bored and I go and I shop again, buy some things. So I'm waiting for them to come in. I lost an auction last night that I didn't have to lose. And it was for a vintage but excellent shape, beyond excellent shape for its age. Civil War, possible era, if not a little bit later, not much, early 1900s. Bowie knife that was a giant. It was 13 inches long, which This is 10, so it's 3 more inches than that. This white handle guard, it was so of the time, you know, you could tell. And I've been watching it for days and going back and forth with this one guy, and then I cooled out until the last moment, like how I do it, and I watch it, and I come in under the last minute and take it out from people. Usually always win. Fucking lost last night. And I did it, and I changed the auction. I mean, I put my final bid in, I think it was like 23 seconds. 23 seconds left. I put the final bid in, I get the high bid, you're the high winner. I'm doing my victory dance early like an ass. And I'm like, I'm counting, I'm thinking I'm just getting this knife. I go back to the screen and I see, you have been outbid. What? There's 3 seconds left. And then boom, over. And then it says, oh, determining to see who's the winner. Determining to see who's the winner. You have been outbid. And, $48, man. Anyway, that was very fucking infuriating. Because I knew while I was watching it in the last minute, that could happen if I put the bid in too early on the last minute. But I'm counting people getting shocked. Oh fuck! What? Someone else eating up the time. No, this person. They must have been like that, like me, ready, waiting. Now, had I fucking done things right and wasn't so lax, I could have held that bid all the way into, I don't know, 9, 8, 7 seconds, and then there'd been no way anyone would have time to respond to it. So I learned. That's my new lesson. This is longer than I planned on talking. I've got a lot of stuff to do outside. I want to get outside. Everybody got their seats. Everybody's sitting down. Lights are out. Just so you know, I'm recording this, so make them out someday and you'll be on it. He's joking. It's Friday night, is it not? Daily stats. Hello. Good evening. Friday's happy Friday evening. Friday the 13th it may be. September 2024. That's Jason's, my special day, they say. Then again, who the fuck is they? Oh, time of day. 22:30 hours. 22:30 hours. Getting back to they. How many times have you heard that? Or do you hear it? Use it yourself. And people, I'm convinced, I know because I've done it myself, people make up their own little stats and things and they just throw the word, and they also say it, and they. If you stop to ask for a second, every time you hear they, you will find probably 90% of the time there is none. There is no governing body, called they, which is said official of subject matter or whatever. An unusual mood, I feel. It's not at all this way, nor is it at all that way. Right now, presently, is directly like this. other factors too, but I don't need to be talking about them. They're not bad things, they're actually good things. But I don't think it's cool to be spouting out about all your good shit that you have going on and stuff. Actually, I think it's a bad fucking mistake. You should keep your mouth shut about those things, really. They're really important things. World doesn't need to know it until it's right. You know, it's just, there's nothing good comes from it, you know, and get on with the work, you know, wherever it is doing. Oh, I've got a new addition to my family. Boy, am I in love. This little guy. It's not just a piece of shit gas station knife either. This is Ranger knives made by Ontario Knife Company, which are a great company in the knife world. I always wanted one of these called a little feather. That's what they called it. What about this fucking reminds me of a little feather? I don't know. It's a solid full tang, little fucking tank of a little motherfucker, man. And it's so comfortable right there in my hand. And it's so good for like utility as well as other things, you know. But anyway, but back when these came out, back in the 1900s century, back before that century, in the 90s, in the world and weird land of the fucking 1990s. Now, when you look at it compared to what's going on here, but anyway, back then and stuff, these were around, I think they're selling for around like 100 and something a piece. And I didn't like them that enough back then. But I came across one on eBay. Well, I came across several, but only one with the handle that I liked. And I jumped on it faster than you could blink, cough, or anything, man. I saw it. Fuck. Oh, I can't get it out of my hand. It feels so good, you know? Just keep it. And on top of it, you could always tell, in my opinion, a knife or the quality of it by the carry system, if it has one, and how that carry system is a piece of shit or good or thought out well or not. And that's held true in all my knife. Anyways, the great sheath it came with, molded perfectly to it. Only problem I have with it, the only little problem, and I'm going to rectify it, is there's no clip on this at all. It's really meant to be a neck knife. Or, you know, however you want. I'm choosing to wear it here as a backup, a secondary to, or no, this would be the new primary to chores and all cutting chores and stuff like that. And then my backup is the Mayhem, my awesome cold steel Mayhem. So I really don't want to be cutting open boxes and shit with this, you know. Not at all. I want to be cutting air, training with it. For fucking people, you know. Bad guys, of course, you know. You know, it's reserved for self-defense, you know, for training and for use for training in the air, which means not damaging it, the blade or anything at all. Or for self-defense and fucking fuckers and people if they, you know, need it. Because one is none, especially in that knife world. Any serious knifer knows that. You should know that. If you don't, well, now you know. You know, it just doesn't apply. Applies every day for me. You know, carrying one thing, and it's like, I like having my backup. You know, it's good to have a backup. Sometimes even more. You know, another knife, maybe a larger fixed blade on top of this. If you needed to be, but I don't know, I don't wanna turn this into a knife video. But I had to stop. Take a minute to, acknowledge. And I will not call it the little feather. Take time to acknowledge the little feather, this little fucking tank destroyer, fucking awesome thing. You can't see this in my hand. I have this out in like in a fist or covering it with my phone like that. There's no way you can see it. You know, until it's too late. You know, or like this, fits right in there. Right in my palm like that. Perfect. These people are smart who made it, you know. Excuse me, can you... No, that's for bad guys. Hell no, I don't have anything. I don't have anything. No, maybe I do. I got a few hundred. Yeah. Just come get it. I didn't take a shower yet. I'm gonna take a shower.